Ladies, I am here tonight on this. And tonight I have Sonic Boom here with me. We're gonna do UFC 251 preview. It's 5 in the morning. We don't have a fucking life, so we're live streaming this private Iceland, Dhabi. Where's it from? Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. I beg your pardon. So we're gonna preview the fights tonight. We're gonna. This is not gonna be we're not. I'm not gonna read the chat. Alberson, shout out to you. I see you there, but I'm not gonna read the chat too much. I want to make this thing short and sweet. But yes. So the first fight is what, Sonic? Because I don't have the card with me at the moment.
So we're going to start with the women's,
Uh huh.
and the first fighter for the main card, is going to be Amanda Rivas versus Paige VanZant.
All right. So
And and for this, it's going to be the flyweight division.
okay. I think Amanda's gonna win.
Same here. I'm picking Amanda Rivas. She has a great record of 9-1,
Yeah.
and that means she has more experience than Paige. So we're going with the experience on this fight.
Yep. Amanda. We both got Amanda winning this one. The second one is another woman's fight, I believe, right?
Yeah, the second women's fight is going to be the strawweight division.
Mm-hmm.
And in the strawweight division, we got Jessica Andrade versus Rose Namajunas.
And I am going with Jessica because I think she beat her the first time, right? This is the rematch.
Yeah, this will be the rematch of Jessica versus Rose.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jessica.
And yeah, I'm going with Jessica
Mhm.
because she already won once, and Rose hasn't looked like she's been working out. So I'm going with Jessica.
Me too.
For the second one.
Yeah, rematch Jessica. So we got the two women right there. We're going with Amanda and Jessica. That's who our previews are for the woman. All right, now
And
let's move over to the man.
the next fight is going to be the bantamweight fight, and basically this is for a title fight.
Yes.
And the title fight is going to be a 135.
Okay.
And the fighter for this is going to be Peter Yang versus Jose Aldo.
And Peter Gain, I think he's like 10-1, right?
Peter Yang is 14-1.
14-1. Okay, 14-1.
Yeah, he has more. He has more knockout power, I guess. He's been beating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And Jose Aldo is a veteran. He's been in the game for a long time.
He might be a little bit washed up, right? He might be a little bit washed up.
Yeah, we can't forget that he got beat up by Conor McGregor.
What was it? 13. He lost to Conor. Jose Aldo lost to Conor McGregor in 13 seconds.
Yeah, so
terrible.
We're seeing that Jose Aldo is already too old.
Yeah, he might be a little bit washed up. So we're gonna go with Peter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Peter, and C Sports is gonna go with Peter Yang also.
Yeah, so Peter's what, 14-1?
Yeah.
And what is Jose Aldo?
28-6.
Okay, but yeah, he's a little bit up there in age, a little bit washed up. I think his best years are behind him.
That's true. Yep.
So
this is gonna be for the title fight. So the winner of this will be champion.
Okay. So then we got to the co-main event.
Yeah, now it's the co-main event. It's gonna be Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway.
And we have.
This is gonna be another rematch fight.
Mm-hmm. And I believe Alexander won Alexander won the first one, right? Alexander won the first one.
Yeah, he won by decision, meaning the judges said, "Hey, we choose him as a winner."
Yep. And
so Max Holloway is trying to prove that he could still win this fight.
And the first one, I think the first time they fought, I think Max Holloway was the favorite, right? And he ended up losing.
Yeah, he was favorite also, and he ended up losing.
Yeah, and also we think Alexander's gonna once again win the rematch, right? We believe he's gonna win the rematch again.
Yeah, I'm going with Alexander for the win. And what about you?
Yeah, me too, Alexander. What are the records? Alexander's like only lost one fight, right? He's like 10-1.
He has 21-1. 21 time lost one time.
21-1. Yeah, he's and then what is Max Holloway record?
Max Holloway also 21 wins but 5 losses.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with Alexander on this one to win the rematch once again.
Yeah, we're going to Alexander for the experience and because he won the first time already.
Yes, he won the first time. And then the main event, which is the big star, it is
For the main event, we got another championship fight.
Mm-hmm.
And this championship fight is for the welterweight division, meaning 170 pounds. And the fighters are going to be Kamaru Usman. He has a record of 16-1. and we got a veteran in the game called Jorge Masvidal with 35 fights and 13 losses.
Yes, and everybody. Uzmas?
Kamaru
Kamaru Uzmas. Yeah, everybody's going with Kamaru
Usman, yeah,
Uzmas.
like Us and man.
Uzmas. Everybody's going with Kamaru Uzmas, man. Everybody thinks. What is he?
Yeah,
16-1.
so the stats. Usman is a favorite of -260 over Masvidal, who opens at +200, the underdog.
Yes, and then
And
Jorge Uzma only got a 1 week notice for the fight, right? Jorge
yeah,
Masvidal, my
7
bad.
days.
Only seven
Only
days.
7 days, and it's official. They're gonna fight for the belt.
Yeah, literally, like I think on Saturday of last week, Jorge Masvidal got the call for duty by Dana White.
Yeah,
So
and Kamaru Usman was training to fight this other fighter, but the fighter
Corona 19.
got pulled out because he tested positive for Corona 19, COVID-19.
Is it COVID-19 or Corona? I don't even know.
It's coronavirus, but it's COVID-19.
Okay, my bad.
All right, so on this fight, I'm going with Jorge Masvidal because he's been knocking every fighter out ever since he came back to the UFC.
Yeah, see, because you were telling me he took a layoff, right? He took a hiatus. Yes. And he's been beating the shit out of everyone.
He's been knocking everybody out.
He's been beating the shit out of everybody since he came back. So now he's going. He knows a lot more about this than I do. I'm more of a sports guy. Football, basketball, and baseball guy, and WWE. But obviously with this fucking coronavirus shit down, everything shut down. So I'm trying to focus a little bit more on UFC. So yes, I think he's the second person to tell me that Jorge Masvidal is gonna win the fight, even though he's the underdog. I read an article today that a lot of people think that Jorge Masvidal is the underdog because he only got 1 week notice, but some people were saying that even if he would have gotten like a few weeks, like maybe 3 weeks or a month of notice, he still would be the underdog. That's how good Uzmas is. Kamaru Uzmas.
Yeah, and another thing about Jorge that he has another belt that no one has, which is the baddest motherfucker belt.
Yep, baddest motherfucker. Yeah, he's been beating the shit out of everybody since he came back from his hiatus. Yeah, it's a tricky one for me, man. Tricky one for me. This is the one I think we're gonna disagree on. I'm gonna go with Kamaru Uzmas.
Oh, that's a nice pick. See.
Yeah, I'm just too new to UFC to like get too cute and go with the underdogs. Maybe in the future when I have more UFC experience under my belt, but I just rather go with the top dog right now. I'm still learning the UFC. So I'm gonna go with Kamaru Uzmas. Should be a hell of a fight tomorrow night. Yeah, but so
my pick for this fight is gonna be Jorge Masvidal, and I'm probably gonna say that he's gonna win by knockout round 3.
You got Jorge Masvidal winning by knockout in round 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want your fighter to win by knockout or?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Do you think there's a chance that? How do you see if Uzmas wins this?
They both have knockout power, so they have the ability to knock each other out. But I've been seeing Kamaru fighting really like safe, like Mayweather. So he goes to decision and leaves it to the judges.
So you think if Kamaru Uzmas wins, it's gonna go 5, it's gonna go the distance, and he's gonna win by the judges by unanimous decision?
Yeah, he's gonna bore me to death and let the judges choose it, and the judges are gonna pick him.
So you either got Kamaru Uzmas winning by going the distance 5 rounds and winning by unanimous decision by the judges, or you got Jorge Masvidal winning the 3rd round by knockout. That's what their prediction, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just for Kamaru, I'm gonna say if he wins, he's gonna win by decision. But if Jorge wins, I want him to win by 3rd knockout, round 3, round 3 knockout.
Okay, so he has So there you have it. He has Jorge Uzmas winning in the round 3 by knockout, but if he believes that it's Kamaru Uzmas wins, it will be by going 5 rounds and having the judges give him the win by decision. And I'm gonna say, like I said, I have Kamaru Uzmas winning, and I'm gonna say he goes the distance 5 rounds, and the judges give it to him.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Now, what do you think if it ends up being a back and forth fight when it?
Well, I seen Jorge Masvidal usually finishes his fight, so I don't know how he's gonna look on the 5-round fight against Kamaru because Kamaru tries to get a lot of points during decision fights.
Yeah.
And he's really taller and he has a reach advantage, so he could step back and just jab Jorge Masvidal the whole day.
Yep. So there you.
Hopefully they fight each other because this is the fight the fighters want to see and the fans want to see.
Yes. This is gonna be a hell of a fight. We just got this fight just announced a week ago, and everybody's excited. Everybody's so excited. Like I said, this fight was not even supposed to happen 10 days ago. It was supposed to be Kumar Usman versus some other guy, but he got Corona-19. So now Jorge Masvidal steps into the plate with just 1 week. That's Jorge Masvidal only had a week to prepare. We don't even know if he's in fighting shape. That's another thing. You know, I'm sure he's in. I'm sure he's in some type of condition.
It's a scary situation.
Yeah. I'm sure he's in some type of condition, but how good of a fighting shape is he in? Is Jorge Masvidal in, man? They had a hell of a fight, I believe. Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz had a hell of a fight back in, I want to say, was it November of last year? Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal had a hell of a fight, right? And I believe the referee stopped it, right? In what round? Jorge Usman ended up winning by a knockout, but I forgot what.
Jorge fought Nate Diaz and he KO'd him by round 3.
Yes, I remember that.
But it was stoppage decision. The refs had stopped it because it was bleeding too much.
It's what you call a TKO, technical knockout, right?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it was a TKO, not a KO. Sorry.
Yeah, TKO. That's when the referee stops it. When the referee stops, it's a TKO.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe he had a cut and he wouldn't stop bleeding, so they decided to stop it. That was back in November, I believe, of last year. But yeah, that's my biggest memory from Jorge.
November 2nd.
That's my biggest memory of Jorge Masvidal, that big fight he had with Nate Diaz back in November, which he won by technical knockout in the 3rd round. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So those are our picks. Let us know in the comments what you think. Sonic, thanks for being on the show. Hopefully this thing works. The audio is not a clusterfuck, but I appreciate you coming on. It's 5 a.m. They sleep. We work. Thank you. All right, Sonic, you want to say anything else?
Make sure to check out the CE Sports UFC 251 live stream later on today.
I would hope so as they're watching it.
No, this is the preview, but
the live stream. The live stream.
Later on today.
Yes, I'm a pendejo. Yes, the live stream. It will be tonight at 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. I will be live streaming my reaction as I'm watching UFC 251 tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, come by and bring some pizza and chips.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, like I said, it's 5 a.m. I apologize for this. But yeah, we work, they sleep. And yes, tonight I will be live streaming my reaction to this pay-per-view at around 9 Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 5 Pacific, or 6 Pacific. But yes, thank you for joining me. And I think we can call it a night, right? We can call it a night.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. I look for working with you in the future. See?
All right, thank you. See.